All right, everybody, welcome back. Good late morning. Going to be streaming in about an hour with the Hawks Nest. We're going to be talking about free agency. Going to be talking about some upcoming contract decisions to make with the Seahawks. Going to be talking about salary cap, all the things the Seahawks need to be thinking about right now as they get ready for the offseason. You guys know the drill. We're going to debate back and forth on various decisions the teams could make. We're going to get into whether or not we think that this team should do this or that. Definitely check it out. We're going to start about an hour from the upload of this video, so noon Pacific, and we're going to go until we run out of time, basically. And it could be a pretty long show. It's going to be a good show. If you can't watch it live, definitely try to check it out on VOD. And before we get there, I'm going to take this video to talk about a not super well-known concept in the NFL, the concept of the exclusive rights free agent and how it pertains to the Seahawks. All right, everybody, before we go any further into this video, I want to take a minute to tell you guys about the Sleeper app and some new functionality they've recently rolled out, Team Picks. With Team Picks, you can pick winners in all kinds of sporting events. Right now, we have NBA basketball, college basketball, NHL hockey is going on, baseball's going to start in a little more than a month, and of course, you have futures in the NFL, even though the games in the NFL are over. Right now, if you look to my left here, you can actually see you can bet on next year's Super Bowl winner. They've got the Seahawks leading the way in those odds, by the way, at 12%. How does that make you feel as a Seahawks fan? But you can bet on MVP, you can bet on draft picks, you can bet on player destinations, all kinds of fun stuff, even though the season is over. So that is Team Picks over on Sleeper. A lot of fun stuff you can do. All right, so what is an exclusive rights free agent? Basically, it means yes, you can technically become a free agent when the league year rolls over in March, but if you are any kind of a player that a team would covet, you're not actually going to become a free agent because the team that you are currently on has exclusive rights over you. So if you look at the NFL Football Operations Manual here, the website, any player with fewer than 3 accrued seasons and an expired contract. If his original team offers him a 1-year contract at the league minimum based on his credited seasons, the player cannot negotiate with other teams. So basically, these players who, for one reason or another, are labeled as exclusive rights free agents, if the team that they were on last year, in this case, we're talking about the Seahawks, offers them a 1-year tender at the league minimum, it's done. The player does not become a free agent. There's not really much he can do. Now, what he can do is either sign the tender and play, which a vast majority of exclusive rights free agents would do, right? Like he would just sign the tender and go play and then become a free agent potentially the next offseason. They could retire, right? If you really don't want to play for that team anymore, you don't want to play on the exclusive rights free agents tag, you could retire. Or you could go to the team and be like, hey, can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys just not? And maybe they'll be nice, but they probably won't. And at that point, then you're back to your original two options. Again, retire or play on the 1-year tender. And there's no opportunity for teams to like jump in and take you. There's no negotiation. There's no like, oh, this team could bid more. No, you're just with the team for the league minimum based on your accredited season. So this page has the minimum salaries listed out for 2025. We obviously don't care about that because it's 2026 now. So the 2026 minimum salaries for players based on their years played in the NFL, accrued seasons, by the way. So you have to play in like, I think 6 games or more. So if you haven't played in any full seasons, if you have 0 accrued seasons, it's 885,000. 1 year is 1,005,000. 2 years, 1,075,000, and etc. So obviously, for our purposes, the only thing that we really care about is those first 3, because anybody who has more than 2 accrued seasons would not be exclusive rights. Now, the Seahawks have 2 exclusive rights free agents this offseason. The first is Okada. Okada is an exclusive rights free agent. If you go look at his career so far, he's been in the league 3 years, but he only played or was only active for 5 games in 2023 and only active for 4 games in 2024. So Okada, the only season he's accrued, I believe, if I'm understanding the way this works, is 2025. So he has one accrued season, and it was a good season. This is clearly a player you'd want to keep. So the minimum salary for him, I believe, assuming it is 1 year of service for him, is $1,005,000. That's a no-brainer. You give him the tender, he plays in 2026 as a Seahawk, 1 year, $1,005,000, and you are getting a really, really good bargain because he's a very good player. He's going to be really motivated to show out because it's a very important year for him because next year he would be able to negotiate at least somewhat. Maybe he'll be restricted next year, but he'll still be in line to get way more money than he will as an exclusive rights free agent, so he's going to be very motivated to show up and you're getting a good player. All right. We only have one other exclusive rights free agent this offseason, and it's George Holani. And George Holani, you look at his career, 2 years, but only 1 year was he listed as active for more than 6 games. So I believe, I could be wrong about this. There could be some clause in the contract where you could be declared inactive for the game, but still get a full game check. So maybe it's more than one season, but if it is one, then the minimum salary for him is the same as Okada, $1,005,000. Now, Okada is a player that we seem to like a little bit. We did give him the ball a little bit even before Charbonnet got hurt last year, but at the same time, there's been no um there hasn't been a Ty Okada like breakout with him. And even in the postseason, where yes, he did play a little bit because of the Charbonnet injury, he did do some nice things, mostly as a receiver. But you would not say that this guy jumped up to the spotlight and made it clear that he deserves to be some high profile, prolific NFL player. So it's a little bit less clear here. Like, is he worth $1,005,000? Yes, easily, of course. Pretty much any NFL player that is capable of moving their arms and legs is going to be worth $1,005,000. But the thing is this a guy that you're going to be carrying on your roster for the season? Because you know this upcoming season, Charbonnet is going to miss at least some of it, and you don't know what kind of Charbonnet you're going to get even when he does come back. So therefore, it's one of those things where you've got hopefully Walker back, and you probably got another running back that you're going to be bringing in here. But whoever your like third running back is probably going to need to be somebody that you trust to play a decent amount because the guys you have, other than Charbonnet, can get hurt too. I think that you only do this if you view Holani as somebody you trust to get snaps. And I don't know if they do that or not. That's hard to know. But I would probably do it. It's less clear, though. It's not a no-brainer. In order for you to do it, I don't think you can just look at it as a cost thing. You have to look at it as a, do I think Holani can get the ball a couple times a game and play maybe 12 to 15 snaps a game and hold up? And if you think that, then yeah, give him the 1 year tender. If not, you might have to go out and get somebody that you have a little bit more belief in can be a good player for you. But I'd probably do it, but it depends on how much you really like him, because I do think our third running back will get some burn this year. All right, see you guys later. Go Hawks. Let me know what you think. Streaming soon.